Okay, day 35. Is it 35? I'm pretty sure it's 35 of me trading with Apex. I'm like about to blow this eval. It's about to happen. Um,
Order filled.
oh, yep, there it goes. So, totally blew that eval today. Like I said, I was kind of in a YOLO-ish mood. Two trades. I took one trade on ES. It was kind of a 10 EMA flip trade where I was playing this bear candle opening and closing above the 10 EMA on the 3-minute. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. Well, never mind. I was about to say something, but I'm not going to. So lost a full R there. And then let me delete this real quick. We have this like pennant pattern forming on M and Q. And so I'm like, okay, didn't break out here. We broke out. And it also happened to be a 10 EMA play. We had the first, let me zoom in here. First bull candle opening and closing below the 10 EMA on the 3-minute. Got below it, stop above, or not really above, but just basically at this little high here. And yeah, it just turned against me. How do I feel after blowing this eval? At the moment, I guess because I'm so frustrated, I don't really care. Like, I'm just like over it. Like, in a way, like, it's cool that it took me a lot. I don't know how to view that. I don't know if I should be viewing that as a good thing or a bad thing. I just know I kept this eval this is the longest eval I think I've ever kept with Apex. In the sense of before, if I was going to blow an eval, it would happen very quickly because I did not manage my stops the best. So I would just lose full R's all the time. So managing my stop, I'm trying to like figure out. It is something I like to do and I'm going to keep doing. But as far as blowing an account, I'm trying to like view that as something. It's like as I've spent more time on a certain account or, just on an account, and I don't know, like blowing an account really fast versus it taking a month. I don't know which one feels worse. Like, I think this feels worse for me. Like, because there's just so much time. And then there was so much... There are things that I've gotten better at, but it still led to an account being blown. So it's a little like... versus, if I've blown something really fast, it's like, oh... It sucks, but it's not as devastating or something. I don't know. It's just an eval. I'll get a new one. I do know I'm feeling a bit like not giving up, right? Not giving up, but it's like, God, like, what have I learned? Like, at these points, it kind of just feels like it's just really hard. I don't know. It's just really hard. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I just feel like I'm doing a lot of nothing in the sense. I'm just pretty much rambling, so I'm sorry. Anyways, blew that eval. I'll get a new one. I'll be back. I just got to figure out what the heck I'm going to be doing for my strategy. It's so funny because yesterday I talked about this strategy being the 10 EMA specifically, using Calvin's rules. I'm not going to explain what that is right now. Yesterday I was saying, it's kind of a weird thing. I'm trying to figure out if the strategy is really best to do doing, prop firms. Is it really best? The person that, or Calvin, he's more of a swing trader and I'm like having to day trade on Apex, is this really, the best? But then I just got off of the live that he's on right now and he's had 9 days in a row that he's won. Using the 10 EMA strategy, using his rules. So that's why I'm like, if you're watching me and you're like, that 10 EMA strategy seems like it sucks. The way I'm doing it sucks, I guess. I'm still deviating from the rules. And then what happens is you only get like 1 to maybe like 2 good 10 EMA plays a day using Calvin's rules. And what also happens is a lot of times in the mornings, especially lately, I haven't been able to be in front of the charts because I have to take someone to work. So sometimes I'll miss the one that works, and then sometimes the second one that I take, that I, end up having to take, is the one that doesn't work out. Or, it could be vice versa. Maybe I win small in the first one or lose really small in the first one because I'm available. But then the second one, again, it just ends up being a loser. So it's not that, the strategy works. I'm kind of blaming it, and maybe I shouldn't be, but maybe on my schedule a little bit, and that's probably just an excuse, to be honest, because there's a lot of trades I could definitely point to where I knew or had a very strong feeling I shouldn't be taking this trade. And I do it anyways because I'm trying to follow the rules. But maybe I should just use more discretion. And I think I feel like I've said that actually in some of my previous videos after blowing that last PA. I think I talked about using more discretion than just not blindly following the rules, but, just always following the rules, I guess. I don't know. I'm in a very weird space mentally with my knowledge on like what I feel I actually know when it comes to trading and what I don't know. And I'm like trying to figure out, where am I? Like, where am I at? Like, have I actually learned something, or anyways, okay, now I'm rambling again. Anyways, that's the end of that eval. I still have the PA. I'm kind of I haven't traded that. So that's on its last leg. I really didn't want to trade it until I got another another funded account. So looks like I'll have to buy another eval and, and this is where that end of day trailing drawdown with Apex kind of sucks. So like, or it's not end of day. It's a active trailing drawdown. So like if I could have lost on this one, great. But if there's another setup I could have taken that would have made me profitable on the day, then the account wouldn't have been blown. So that is something I've noticed, people talk about with Apex but yeah, I gotta figure out, I think, the best trading schedule for me, given my current life schedule and just Anyways, that's the end of the video. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. And that's it. See you on the next one.